Hi, this is Lawrence Exotics, and today I'm going to be talking about Hedgehog Care. This is Reggie, my male hedgehog. He's about 7 months. Hedgehogs eat mostly a protein diet. You can feed them cat food that is really high in protein and has mostly no grains in it. Some people recommend hedgehog food, some people don't. It just depends on the person. So you can decide that for yourself if you want to go that way or not. You can also feed them moist or like canned cat food. They love mealworms as a treat, or like chicken and different types of meats, stuff like that. Some people say that if you use a water bottle, it can break their necks because they have to reach up high to drink from it. So that's also another thing that just depends on your opinion, whether or not you think it's okay or not. I just use a water bowl. I use one like this because it's heavy and he can't tip it over. For a cage, you need something that's really wide and not tall at all. They can only have a one floor because they have really bad depth perception and they can fall easily. It needs to be in a warm place. If they're too cold, they can go into hibernation, and that is really bad. That can be deadly for your pet hedgehog. So you need to be careful with that. For bedding, some people use just like a blanket on the bottom. Some people use like newspaper that they rip up. There's different like types of bedding, like Carefresh, that is okay for your hedgehog. Just make sure you're not doing wood shaving. That can give them respiratory infections. You can litter train them. Mine is pretty much litter trained because I have like a blanket on the bottom, and then he has a litter pan in the corner, and he only goes in there. He just automatically started going in there. They need to have a wheel in their cage because that's how they get most of their exercise. They love him too. He like goes on there like all night. I have a wheel like this. It needs to be solid so they don't get their feet like stuck in between the bars. They also love to play with toys, so I have some cat toys in there. He like plays with them a little bit sometimes, but mostly he loves toilet paper rolls. You should probably be supervising them when they're playing with toilet paper rolls because they can get their heads stuck inside of them. Well, hedgehogs can be bathed. I'll probably do a future video on how to bathe the hedgehog, but right now I'll just go over it briefly. So they just need to be like in a sink or a tub and it filled up just a little bit so they can still touch the floor, because it would stress them out a lot if they have to swim around. No soap because that can like harm their skin, or shampoo. They also need their nails trimmed because they do get pretty long. He's freaking out. Buddy. There's lots of different personalities that you can get with hedgehogs. Mine's pretty friendly, not like super scared. Like a lot of hedgehogs actually can be really scared. So when you're choosing one out, make sure to choose one that you think is more friendly than the others, because it's hard to like get them to not be scared anymore. They can also only be one per cage because they're not very social animals and they could fight. Some people keep 2 females together, but it's probably best to just have one of them. They are also like nocturnal. Oh my gosh, stop. They're nocturnal animals, so they'll come out at night. You can hold them during the day, but don't keep them in the sunlight too long because that can hurt their eyes. They normally live about 3 to 5 years. They're really prone to getting cancer and wobbly hedgehog syndrome. Wobbly hedgehog syndrome is like a really common thing among them. It like basically slowly kills them to the point they can't walk, they can't eat, things like that. So you need to keep that in mind, that vet visits will be expensive if your hedgehog ends up getting any of these diseases or like cancer, things like that. They're not very cheap animals to take care of. Reggie's almost full grown. He still has a little bit more to go, but that's about the size they get. So that's just a brief overview on how to take care of hedgehogs. I'll probably go in depth on a later video. Please like and subscribe, and comment below what you would like me to make future videos on and any suggestions, and thank you for watching.